I honestly don't know where to start with this. You read the headline, the title of the video. Ezra Miller has a restraining order against him, and we've got more information about what he did yesterday. Well, 2 days ago now. Oh, good God, is it hilarious? This dude really needs to sort himself out. And loads of people commented on my video going, I'm misgendering him. So what? The guy doesn't deserve any level of respect from anyone because he doesn't show any respect to anyone. So, suck it. Literally, suck it. I don't care. But let's dive into this. So the Flash actor Ezra Miller was arrested at the Hawaii karaoke bar. But we know why now. Okay? We know why. An actor known for playing the Flash in Justice League films was arrested at a Hawaii karaoke bar where police say Ezra Miller yelled obscenities, grabbed a mic from a singing woman, and lunged at a man playing darts. Right? So this is important. Miller took issue late Sunday with people singing the Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper ballad Shallow. Right? So he didn't like that. At a bar mostly frequented by locals in Hilo, a small town on the Big Island. Hawaii Police Assistant Chief Kenneth Quiaccio said, the song aggravated Miller, apparently. Apparently this wet wipe, he can't handle a song. Miller, described by police as a 29-year-old visitor from Stamford, Vermont, has been the source of police calls in Hilo 10 times since March 7th. This dude has serious problems. 10 times the police have been called. And he's and what? He's still the Flash? He's still what? Seriously? He's arrested, he's charged. Johnny Depp gets accused, no evidence, and he's dropped like a sack. This guy, no charisma, no one likes him. I've released the video yesterday, people didn't even know who he was. 10 times. Quiaccio said, adding, it's not clear how long Miller has been on the island. That's right, he's just roaming around. There were manini incidents, a Hawaii pidgin term that can mean minor or small, such as filming people at gas stations. What are you doing? You absolute freak. Refusing to leave the sidewalk area of a restaurant and arguing with people. I mean, look, ultimately the guy clearly needs help, right? Like, he's clearly not right in the head. Obviously. Right? It's pretty apparent he's not right in the head. But oh my God. You just want to film random people? You don't want to leave a sidewalk at a restaurant? You're just going to argue with people? Miller was arrested at Margarita Village shortly after midnight Monday and charged with disorderly conduct and harassment. But it gets better. It gets so much better. Because he got out on bail, right? Paid his $500 bail. And hours later, police would escort Miller off a Hilo property after a resident called police asking for advice about removing 2 house guests from his property. According to court records, 2 people filed a petition Tuesday asking for a temporary restraining order against Miller for that incident. Miller burst into their bedroom and threatened them. The couple's petition accuses Miller of stealing some of their belongings. The guy's a multi-millionaire. So he jumps in their house, steals their belongings, including a passport and a wallet. This guy is such scum. Miller's agent and lawyers didn't immediately return messages seeking comment Tuesday. You know what? I bet they bloody didn't. I bet they didn't. I bet they're like, oh my God, what do we say? What do we do? What on earth is going on here? Can we just get him off the crack? The couple let Miller stay with them at a hostel, said Terry Prokaski, owner of the hostel. She said when he arrived about 5 days ago, she had no idea who Miller was until other guests wanted to have their photos taken with the actor. Again, because he's a nobody. No one knows who he is. He's friendly and he makes people feel good, Prokaski said. He's not a snob. He takes pictures with people. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't mean he's friendly and good. I mean, people have called the police. Hawaiians are pretty chilled. 10 times the police have been called. Miller's Instagram says he prefers the pronouns they, them. Prakaski said she wasn't aware of that. She said she doesn't know what happened between Miller and the couple. Another friend drove Miller to the volcano area, she said. Miller, who has been credited as the first out LGBT person to play a lead role in a major superhero movie, has played hyper-verbal outcasts in movies big and small. And Miller also has a key role in the upcoming Harry Potter film. I mean, seriously. What is wrong with this guy? He needs serious help. He needs seriously serious help. This is not healthy. It's not right. I literally cannot believe people have been trying to call the police on him for 10 times. 10 times. Since March 7th. I mean, it's not exactly long, is it? Christ. What's wrong with this dude? There's more. Apparently Ezra Miller causing major problems with a Flash, Batman, Aquaman and Batgirl. This is from Grace Randolph, our favourite YouTuber. On Monday night, Ezra Miller was arrested, obviously. And he's done so many weird things, threatening the KKK. He choked a woman. That was whilst he was filming Fantastic Beasts 3 as well. But now Grace Randolph offers insights into what's going on, as a YouTuber claims that the problems surrounding Ezra Miller are the real reason for the major shift in DC movies and the release dates. With the original plan to have The Flash released November 4th, ahead of the other DC films, but now the movie's being released June 23rd. While reports have claimed the DC release dates changes due to pandemic causing the delays of visual effects, Randolph says that is only partly true, as the real reason is because of Ezra Miller's behaviour, which has caused issues with the DC films regarding continuity reshoots and some scenes. I hope they are going to kill him off. It's just ridiculous. I can't explain everything because it's a delicate, sensitive situation, she says. No, it's not. And some of the things are personal for Ezra Miller. What, he's having a breakdown? Okay, so just get him off. Get him out there. Stop working. And I wouldn't feel comfortable talking about them. Well, you don't feel comfortable about a lot of things. But I think there is some stuff to add here. So I had tweeted last night because I was finally able to tell you this because of the arrest kind of makes it fair game. That part of the reason The Flash was delayed for so long was because of some issues with Ezra Miller. So yes, definitely, the VFX played a hand in the delay of the DCEU movies, and they have a lot of effects, and they weren't going to be ready by the end of the year. But The Flash's delay all the way to June 2023, and going in last place all of a sudden really puzzled a lot of us. We were all kind of like, absolutely makes no sense. So she says, I told you Shazam needed to go first because Aquaman and The Flash, and it now is. But from a story perspective, Flash had to go before Aquaman and Batgirl because of Michael Keaton, as The Flash in the movie is what brings him over. So he can't show up in other DC properties until the Flash movie comes out. Now Warner Brothers has not revealed what they're going to do about Batgirl. That is just a mess. Great. So we'll just have to see what they decided. That seems to have some kind of continuity change, because Batman seems to have been around when Barbara was a child and J.K. Simmons is Commissioner Gordon. So we'll see what they decide to do with Batgirl, because that would be like a 7 or 8 month delay, which is pretty crazy. The reason is a bummer for Aquaman is that Aquaman was supposed to have a scene where Michael Keaton showed up and talked to Aquaman as Bruce Wayne, which I would have loved to have seen, she says. Maybe it will end up being an end credit scene on The Flash, but I hear that it is going to have to be taken out of Aquaman now, because how would he come and see him if the Flash movie hasn't come out yet? So that's a bummer. And I'm sure Warner Brothers didn't want to have to do that, because that connective tissue is what really helps these movies. So that sucks. They're not going to have to do, they're not going to be able to do a cool Easter egg. It's just a shame. Basically, Ezra Miller's always had problems, and that people are concerned for the actor's well-being. No shit. Really? I mean, it's pretty obvious he's got problems. You just have to listen to the guy speak to know he's got problems. Like, it doesn't take a genius. It really doesn't. So she says this. So again, the VFX is certainly a factor, and I think The Flash would have been delayed, but not as much as it's been delayed, because what's really going on here, a large part of what it is Ezra Miller's personal issues. Now, Ezra Miller has always had problems behind the scenes. He's a difficult person. Now things have suddenly got worse for Ezra Miller. Fucking this bloody website and their adverts. All I want to say is that there are concerns for Ezra Miller's mental health and safety. So I don't feel comfortable, and people making jokes and stuff doesn't vibe with what people in the industry know, and that is Ezra Miller is having problems. I don't want to give too much of a timetable away, but let's just say before the announcement was made, Ezra Miller basically decided that he wanted to be left alone by everyone, including Hollywood. Yeah, well, sure, whatever. So he's not doing Fantastic Beasts press, I don't believe. I mean, never say never, and Warner Brothers really needs some time. I think for Ezra Miller to get to a good place and to be able to have him to be a lead in a press tour for a major motion, yeah, he's not going to be good for that, is he? Apparently they're not reshooting the movie. They should. Yeah. And it's kind of ironic because The Flash deals with mental illness and mental health. When you've got someone that's very clearly, you know, having a mental breakdown. Look, at the end of the day, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that he's not well. It's pretty obvious. Like, it's very, very obvious. I don't have a doctorate, and I can very clearly see that. You watch interviews, you watch how he is. It's pretty damn obvious he's not all there. Goodness sake. You roll these people out so you can go, whoa, we're breaking records. And then all of a sudden you're surprised when they have mental breakdowns. Really? You should be ashamed of yourselves. Anyway, there you go. There's an update. He's got serious problems. But I'm guessing this will be the smokescreen that they use and the reason behind not sacking him. I bet you anything, this will be the reason. Let me know what you think. Cheers. Take care.